Live that day.
I could be wearing this shirt and all of those, and I would have no idea.
No, like actually, I could be in this black shirt because this is my go-to when I'm gonna be on a call. So I have to look professional, so I just wear a black top.
Well,
You know,
it's a
keep it
safe bet.
profesh. Yeah. Here's the thing. You know what? Season 4's here.
What?
And you know what everyone thought we were gonna leave behind? Talking about Taylor Swift. But Maddie went again. So we do have to quickly just recap on that, and then we'll talk only about the podcast.
Yeah. I went to Taylor Swift Eras Tour second time. It was so good. And I had a like slightly different view because I was at a different angle. And I will say the interesting thing too is in each different arena or stadium, the monitor situation's all different because it's based on like what the space already has, besides the big giant one behind her that is the stage. But like at Soldier Field, that was behind us the whole time from where we were sitting. So we had to sort of crane our neck, and you could either look at the stage or that monitor. You couldn't really look at both. At SoFi, it's like a ring in the middle of the stadium, and so both sides of the ring play. So I was looking at like the inside of the ring and at Taylor.
Oh, so cool.
Yeah, so it was nice to not have to like crane my neck around to see her. Yeah, it was, listen, surprise songs, 10 out of 10.
Shut up. I don't want to hear it from you.
I know. Honestly, it was karma. Like I deserved them. You know what I mean?
It wasn't karma. It was
Dress and Exile.
Dress is God, Dress is one of my favorite songs, and Exile would have torn me apart.
I predicted she was going to play Dress because I saw someone on Twitter predict it, and I was like, thematically, that makes sense for what she's doing. Sure. But then Exile took me out. Just leg sweep. I was on the floor. I was like, oh my God, you've got to be kidding me.
Yeah, that's absolute bananas. What a blessing.
Yeah. I guess, when this drops, it's going to be Friday. Do you think we know about 1989?
What's the rumor on the street? Give me the
It should be getting announced tonight.
Tonight?
Tonight is 8/9. It is the last date of the US tour until she comes back. But it is the last day. And technically today is 8 years, 9 months, and 13 days since she announced it originally.
No, that can't be. Listen, that's a coincidence. Everything this woman does cannot be that pinned down. That would be insane.
But like the fact that today is 8/9 is like, come on. There's only one song left from 1989 that has not been played as surprise songs, which is New Romantics. We'll see. I'm going to watch the live tonight because I'm not missing it.
Where's the live?
On TikTok, if you go and you just search like Taylor Swift Eras Tour, it will pop up with, like videos, people, whatever, and you can click live. And so if you search like Taylor Swift Eras, whatever, then you just go to the live option. And typically there's like right now, there's people that are at the venue just like getting there.
Well,
because technically,
if I had live, I would have been streaming the entire thing on TikTok, but you fuckers can't get me that many followers, so.
So yeah, we'll see. I mean, by the time this drops, we could be preparing for a new album, which I really think, like, I would be shocked if she does not announce something tonight.
Something. I mean, it's the last night. She has to.
Gotta.
No, I'll be so sad if she doesn't. I've been waiting.
Yeah.
I keep getting hyped up.
But it to me is kind of like, come on. Come on.
Come on.
You're not fooling anyone.
See,
So
but I'm
anyway,
glad you saw her again. How exciting.
I'll let you all know if I end up with a code for the return to the US, but so far I haven't gotten one. I was waitlisted.
Waitlisted. How do you get on that?
It's same as last time. You have to go in and like register for verified fan, and then
Oh.
they send to X amount of people. Because she's going to, when she's done with her international, she comes back and goes to Miami, New Orleans, Indianapolis, and Toronto.
Ooh.
And so I tried to get Indy codes,
Yeah.
but no luck.
Maybe I should do that. But I guess maybe it's too late now.
Yeah, unless they do like a second wave of tickets, which is possible. It's literally a year away from now.
Yeah, I wonder what's going to happen. Not only am I not prepared for this episode physically, I just realized that in addition, my shirt has a stain on it. Like I couldn't, this is the worst opener to season 4 that I could come here with.
I just have to tell you, we can't see any stains on that shirt.
Oh, good, because it's like red.
No, your
Okay.
shirt is black and
She's
just
clean.
black on the
She's a
screen.
clean girl. Perfect. We season 4, here it is.
Season 4, baby. We're here. And you want to know what, everyone? We are ahead of the game, surprisingly, for this season.
Will we stay ahead of the game? Time will tell.
Time will tell.
You'll be able to tell when you start hearing the panic in our voice later on.
Yeah. But we have a lot of fun people in store for you.
Mm-hmm.
Our first chunk of folks that we interviewed, we had a great time with. Hannah and I were just cutting it up.
So here's the thing. Maddie and I had this idea. We were like, listen, instead of doing an interview once a week, let's ruin one of our days, one of our Sundays, and just interview 5 people in one day.
Why not?
What again? Why not? So we scheduled. The night before, we panicked.
Yes.
The morning of, we regretted.
Mm-hmm.
But then interview after interview was just so good. I had such a nice time.
It was amazing. And honestly, maybe it's because we knew we just had to get through it. But everyone that we chatted with it was a breath of fresh air. They brought new insight and like conversation topics. And yeah, we really had a great time. So we're doing it again for the next chunk.
Mm-hmm.
And the chunk after that. So
yes. And then that'll keep us ahead.
It's true. And so when you watch them and you go, Maddie, it looks like you and Hannah have not changed clothes. It's because we did it the same day.
That is something we didn't really think about until about 3 interviews in, I think. And we were like, oh, wait a minute.
Yep.
This will be fun for everybody.
But that's okay. No one needs to know.
No, it's just between us girls.
Just between us girlies.
Speaking of, the Barbie movie?
The Barbie movie. So much has happened since we last spoke.
Yes. Sensation after sensation after sensation.
It's the summer for the girlies. Barbie movie was great. I know there's discourse.
Tell me the discourse.
There's always discourse, right?
Yes.
Because at the end of the day, it's like white feminism is what we're getting into. And at the same time, I get it. I get it. I'm not going to deny that. But this movie is not made to make feminists more like this is feminism 101. And yes, there's need for there's things wrong with it. It's nothing's perfect. I will not.
Here's what I have to say. One, TikTok hyped it up where I thought it was going to be very feminist, like emotional, like, and it just wasn't, which was fine. I think it was more neutral, which is what it needed to be as like the intro movie. I relate this back to Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman was that first female superhero movie, and like, was the action sequence at the end one of the worst things you've ever seen? Absolutely. But it was the most empowering film at that time for women. And I think it's just the same thing with Barbie, where there's like, not to equate white feminism to a bad fight scene, but all this to say, films, just when it's the first one of the kind, are always tough to nail, you know?
Yeah, and I think that people were gonna have thoughts on it regardless, like they do, like we say with everything. Like there's gonna be discourse. But I think it did a better job than I expected it to.
Yeah, that's fair.
And yeah, I was I mean, obviously I saw it before it, like the day it came out. So I didn't have, you know, the big monologue that's now a sound on TikTok and stuff. Like none of that was spoiled for me. So it did feel very like authentic and like nice. But yeah, I don't know. I really enjoyed it. I think America Ferrera was lovely in it. I loved it visually and like
yes.
Yeah, it's
100%. It was so cute. Like, I don't even know if I want to say cute. I'm sure there's a better word, but it's so vibrant and pretty. I just loved it.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was a great movie. I don't know what I wish from it, but I just wish something different. But I went into it not knowing at all what it was going to be. So I don't know why I can't just accept it for how it is. But here we are.
That's fair.
Yeah.
It passed the Bechdel test, so that's good.
In the end, that's what matters.
That's what matters. You know what didn't? Oppenheimer.
Okay, I still haven't seen it because Emmett and I are going to use and abuse our AMC pass when we get back from vacation.
100%.
It's just been too crazy before, but we have to like use and abuse it because it's been a minute since we've been. We hit usually like one a month, but you got to hit 3 or 4 to really make your money's worth.
Yeah, depending on your city. Like for us, if we hit 2, ours is covered.
Oh, good.
But like that's just because we live in LA, so everything's expensive.
100%.
Yeah, I liked it. I would say similar to how some people responded to Barbie of like kind of being let down or whatever. That was me with Oppenheimer.
Really?
Yeah, I was just sort of like, oh, I thought it'd be like a bigger.
Right.
And I don't know
like
what
something. Yep.
Yeah. And it's, I mean, with any of those like art heavy like pieces, those films that are that way, they do sort of get blown out of proportion of people being like, this is just the great. And you're like, okay.
Yeah. Yep. Well, I can't wait now to see it. Because I also don't know what it's about besides the atomic bomb.
Yeah.
The building.
That's about it. That's all you need to know.
That's what everyone says. So I'm like, that's what I know. And that's what I'm going in with. And there's like a bunch of famous people in it.
So yeah, let's talk about the epic adventure that is Hannah and Emmett going on a road trip.
We leave in less than 24 hours.
Yeah.
And all I have packed and prepped is the snacks for the car.
Wow.
And I feel like that makes sense.
I agree.
Because we were like, we really don't want to buy stuff at gas stations. It gets so out of hand.
Yeah.
It's like every stop is at least $25. And it's like,
it's true.
This is too much. So we bought stuff at Walmart and we were standing there and I just kept going, get stuff that you would buy at a gas station.
Yes.
Because I was like, if you don't get the ho-hos now, you'll just buy them there and defeat the whole purpose of this.
Exactly.
So we bought zebra cakes.
Perfect.
Had to get them. I got pull and peel Twizzlers, which I haven't had in so long, so I'm very excited because you can make fun designs.
Yeah, I'm not a Twizzler girly, but everyone in my family is.
I am not a Twizzler girly. I only like the pull and peel.
Yep.
That's all I'll eat.
Those ones are similarly the only ones I'll eat.
Right? It's because they're a different flavor. I don't
They're
know what it
different
is.
flavor and they're like fun.
And they're stretchy.
Yeah.
And Twizzlers are ropes. Abusive toys.
Yeah, I'm just not a
Anyway,
licorice person. But I
no, my
like
dad,
licorice flavor.
that's sick.
Yeah, no, I know. Like the tea I drink is like licorice root and shit. Like
That's
it's
tough.
criminal behavior.
It is. It is. Well, my dad loves licorice.
Well,
So there we are. Now, today I packed them and I cut up a bunch of veggies and stuff because the thing was like, what should we bring? Dill dip. Because I'll eat the shit out of dill dip with veggies, you know? So we got that stuff and we actually rescheduled a bunch of our trip because my friend is going to be in a different country instead of in Atlanta. So we are just going to go stay in Myrtle Beach for extra days.
that'll be so nice.
It will be. I did, however, almost fuck up our whole trip booking. Shout out Marriott. We shout out them because one, they have Gorge all inclusives that I just found.
Yeah.
Two, we got a card so that we get points and they gave us extra nights. So at one of the nights when we're on vacation, we turn into like a gold status member. And
Perfect.
so I'm hoping they just upgrade us to the penthouse, obviously.
To tell you the truth, depending on where you are and what day of the week it is, it's very likely. That stuff happens all the time to like card holders.
Right? I'm hoping.
Yeah.
I'm hoping. But so we had a bunch of choices and they have them like right next to each other, like Residence Inn versus the whatever. And I booked just one and I just had this feeling. I was like, I'm gonna check this. And I checked and I go, oh fuck, that pool. There has to be a better pool. So then I cancel our reservation and then I'm online just fucking
Right.
looking at every pool. I'm skipping through 50 pictures just to get to like the pool pics. And so I narrowed it down to 3 and I made Emmett come and I arranged them in most expensive to least expensive. And I was like, which one do you think? We disagreed because the one had the best pool, but it was off the beach. And he was like, we should be on the beach for once. Like, we're never on the beach. We're going to be in Wilmington, not on the beach, blah, blah, blah. So I was like, that's fine. So we picked the one on the beach it does have a cool pool. But I really almost ruined it. If we would have showed up and they had the pool that I saw, because it was like indoor, but with just a big open front. Like there was maybe a retractable roof, but I was like, I need to be outside. This is no. So thank God I looked because I would have been in tears. I would have been canceling it the day we walked in.
Oh my God. You would have just had the worst time.
Absolutely. So terrible. So anyway, that's fixed.
Good.
So everything's okay now. But we are missing seeing the Braves.
Well,
That's okay.
that's all right.
That's all right.
Beach, Braves.
Exactly. If they were like on the coast, we could have made it happen. But
that's
I'm not driving to the center of the state unless my friend's there.
right. Completely different. Like, yeah.
Exactly. My parents are watching Pepper.
Good.
I don't even know if we'll recognize her when we get back.
No, she's gonna be a monster.
She's gonna be so big.
She has grown. That photo of her with Bruce a month ago and then yesterday or whatever.
Right? She's so
Girl's
big.
hitting her next growth spurt.
I'm almost like we should take a picture with her before we leave tomorrow, and then when we get back and see if she looks like she's grown, because it'll feel like it to us. Yeah.
When you get there, you're gonna be like,
huge. Who is this massive dog?
Even being gone like 5 days from a puppy is like,
oh yeah,
grown.
she's so big. Speaking of Pepper today woke us up a little bit earlier than usual. So I got up let her out. She peed, and then the tradition is she gets in bed with us for like an hour, and then we get up in a little bit or whatever.
Right.
The night before, we had fed her later than usual, even though my parents insisted we should feed her 2 hours before we ended up feeding her. They were like, let us feed her at our house. It's not a big deal. And I was like, no, it's not a big deal. She can wait, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
2 hours fucked us because she was whining up here, but like she whines. So we
Yeah.
didn't think anything of it. And she shit all over our mattress in the other guest bedroom because we didn't let her out because she doesn't usually shit for another 2 hours. But she ate early and she's on a new food and she tried to tell and she just shit all over the mattress that we didn't have a sheet on because we just had people here, so we were washing the sheets. So then we took it outside and put it by the garbage because it was garbage day, thank God. And I didn't wrap it in plastic. The garbage man was not happy with me, but they took it and everything's okay except for the fact that we are down a mattress and I just bought a new bed frame for it. So
yeah, that's tough.
Dogs, you know.
Dogs will do that.
They'll ruin a mattress, right, Maddie?
They sure will. They will ruin a mattress and not think twice about it because they don't understand.
No. And that's why, if any mattress companies hear this, we would love to be sponsored by any of you. We would love a mattress. We would
Literally
love to give a review.
That,
Any of
could
you.
give us mattresses, we'll take them.
In a second. Absolutely no problem.
At least the garbage guy took it. Because had they left it outside for another week, that would have been so annoying.
No, I literally told Emmett, I go, I'm writing a letter because if I go out there and there's just a shit covered mattress in front of our house for, I don't know, the entire time he's at work, because I can't drag it in by myself.
No.
Actually, I would have put it on my back and got it into the backyard minimally because that would have been so embarrassing to have in front of your house. Like, it just was so disgusting. And let's talk about Emmett in an emergency. Not an emergency, but like an emergent situation. I am laying in bed. He had gotten up, and I just hear him yelling, "What the fuck?" over and over. And I keep going, "What's wrong? What's wrong?" And he's not answering. So I get up, and he has his hand over his mouth because he can't. If he smells something, he's throwing up. Like, he's the worst gagger when it comes to smells.
A baby.
I turn the corner. There's shit all over the mattress, all over the floor in front of the mattress because she got in it when she was stepping on the mattress. So there was dog prints on all of the hardwood in my office and then into the rug in the main floor. I had to vacuum clean with the spray thing most of the upstairs. It was because then she had also gone in our room. So it just was like there was shit paw prints all over. At 6 a.m. You know what I mean? And I usually, like, it's a work from home day. I don't even work till 8:30. I could sleep until 8 a.m.
But you were just cleaning up shit.
Just cleaning up shit. And at one point, I'm sweating. And I go, I'm going upstairs and taking a shower because I'm pissed off and I'm sweating. And I got in the shower and it was just so cold and it felt so nice. And I was like, maybe this will reset my day. But here we are.
Damn, dude.
Yeah, it's tough, but we'll survive.
I guess you have to.
You must go on.
Heard him reprimanding one of the dogs.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Oh my God, what's your favorite car snack?
My favorite car snack, I like to have something salty and sweet.
Ooh.
But sweet wise, I typically will get like twin snakes and then I'll get either like a white cheddar popcorn
Ooh.
or it just depends on like what the salty chip options are.
Mm-hmm.
Love a Cheeto.
Love a Cheeto.
Also end up with just like kettle chips or
Yeah.
something a lot of
Yeah.
times.
Sometimes you need just that plain salty taste.
Yeah, I don't know. I'll either just get like regular salt. I like salt and vinegar, but I don't always get like big bags of those.
Yeah.
I
Because then
like
your mouth hurts.
I like barbecue. I
Ooh.
I usually go for like cheese flavored though, like sour cream and cheddar or something of that variety. Something cheesy and then something like sweet sour.
Yeah. We were looking at stuff and we so far had gotten like a bunch of cheese, goldfish, white cheddar, Cheez-Its, and like something else we were buying. Oh, we were trying to buy chips and it goes, maybe we shouldn't get anything that's like cheddar or cheese. And I looked at the cart and I was like, yeah, I think we should get away from cheddar or cheese.
Yeah, we should pick a new
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I just love cheese.
Yeah,
I'm a
right?
cheese girly.
Absolutely. Oh no, I don't even have to ask. Well, I'm gonna ask it for the listeners and the viewers. What's your favorite thing to get at a baseball stadium park?
A hot dog.
Right. That's what I mean.
Listen, at this Taylor tour, they had food. They had hot dogs.
That's so
Concessions
nice.
open, baby.
Yeah. That's so nice.
Yeah, so your girl got a hot dog. It was great. The lines were like not nearly. Honestly, the venue makes such a difference.
Wow, Soldier Field just fucking blows.
Yeah, this is our petition to get Soldier Field truly remade, like they have said they were going to.
Because it's a tough situation. And just like, I think the bathrooms are just not designed well. It just, the lines were just ridiculous for
Just
everything.
unhinged.
Yeah. But what are you gonna do, I guess?
Since we last saw you all, Twitter became X.
Mm-hmm.
Threads exist now. I don't know. Did Threads exist when we were last here?
I don't think so.
I've been using Threads a bit here and there. I'm trying to be better about it, but my algorithm still sucks on Threads. So I won't lie. I've been using X, which is just Twitter. I still call it Twitter.
Well, yeah, that's tough. X. He just makes everything X. That's what's so boring. I set up the whole Google Calendar for the road trip, so I have like the time that it takes to get to each place and the location of where our hotels are and all of that stuff and the location of the stadiums. It's all like planned out. And it just makes me feel like I don't have to pack. And I think that's the problem.
Yeah.
Is like, and I made a list for packing. So I'm like, I don't have to pack. I have a list.
Easy. You're going to pack so fast. Listen, I used to, and I still do get travel anxiety a little bit, but it's finally started to go away. I had it really bad after I was on tour with packing. I like really panicked. And to be honest, someone else in my life has more debilitating travel anxiety than I.
Sure.
I may be married to him. And so it helps, but like it is no joke waiting till the last minute to pack. Like sometimes you just really can't. You can't.
No.
And lists do make it easier, which is nice, but
yeah. I had to like, I don't know. I just like wear the clothes that I like.
Yeah.
So I want to pack those, so I have to wash them, but I also just, like I took off a pair of shorts that I was wearing to throw in the washer.
Yeah.
To like wash for the trip. And I'm trying to think of like what shirt I'm gonna wear tomorrow that I don't want, you know, avoiding laundry at all costs. I
Yeah.
hate laundry. What's your absolute, what's the kitchen, or not the kitchen, what's the chore in the house that like is your downfall?
I mean, dishes, but only because we don't have a dishwasher. If
Yeah,
we had a
not fair.
dishwasher, I would never have dirty dishes in my sink.
Yeah, no, you'll be fine.
Because,
Besides dishes then.
yeah, I mean, laundry, because it's like impossible to actually finish.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know. I don't like to clean. Like cleaning a bathroom,
I'm sick of the thought.
I'd rather not.
Oh my God. However, listen, my mom found this Clorox spray. I think it's like Clorox spray bleach. I
Hmm.
don't, it probably gives you cancer, but it'll clean the fuck out of some tile grout. My tile grout, for some reason, gets like a red, moldy scum.
Yeah, however your water is, yeah.
Yeah. And so we sprayed that and scrubbed it and let it sit. Fucking cleaned up all of
Yep.
that. I had some guests coming that was Maddie and Ben, so we had to clean the grout in the shower and it looked way better
Yeah.
than it would have, but it was phenomenal. I sometimes like cleaning the bathroom.
The thing is, I don't mind cleaning if I don't like if it's a thing I'm choosing to do because I'm like
Mm-hmm.
I'm a little manic. Let me clean the
Yeah.
apartment. Like that's fun to me. I
Mm-hmm.
love it. If I have to clean because someone's coming over and I'm already stressed about the fact that I'm going to have someone coming over and like ugh,
Then it's like
it's so
real tough.
hard.
Yeah. Yeah. It sure is. Being an adult is horrific.
At the
And
end
it
of the
just keeps
day,
getting worse. But what are you gonna do? This is life.
see, everybody's on strike. Actors, writers, hotel workers are on strike.
Really?
So, but hotel workers, I guess, have been on strike since like mid-July, off and on at
Wow.
certain places because they want like $5 more an hour or something.
As they deserve.
Totally valid.
Fucking, it's no money.
Like $5, easy.
Yeah.
Give it to them.
The strikes are important,
Yeah,
and we support all of them.
we support those who are striking. By the way, I guess now is as good a time as any. So I'm a professional wrestler now.
What?
That's what we're gonna leave it as. If you listen to the podcast, congratulations, you know. If you don't listen to the podcast,
You
you
don't
don't know
know?
anything. That's all I'm gonna tell you though.
Oh my God, an Easter egg for the podcast
An Easter
listeners.
egg. It's starting to be what I think is wildfire season in LA. In the last couple days slash week, it's been warm and like starting to dry out, but I've started getting more citizen app notifications of like brush fires and
Oh,
things of that nature. So everybody be responsible when you're out in nature.
yep.
Keep those cigarette butts and roaches
Wet.
wet.
Betty, we can't talk to each other
Drop them
anymore.
in some water. Don't do fireworks. It's no longer
No,
fireworks season.
no, no, no.
Get out of here. You're making a fire in the woods. You better be ready to pee on it or something at the end. Don't just leave stuff smoldering. That's how it happens. You gotta be, coals are white or
Yes.
black. I don't know.
Who's to say?
Ashy. Not
Yeah,
red.
not red.
Don't let them
No
be
hot
red.
coals. Yeah.
That's our fire
Team?
safety lesson for the day.
Yeah.
Um,
Everybody, thanks for being here.
yeah, we're excited for this season.
I think the way that we're setting up these interviews this time are really keeping it fun and fresh and funky. I think this will be great.
And we have some cool people. Check out if you want to know who's on deck, who's coming up, who's coming down the pipeline, if you will. as a guest. Check out our socials because there's going to be some
Teasers?
teasers
Ooh.
coming your way each episode.
You heard it here first.
And if you hate someone we interview, that's on you.
Yeah,
Not on us.
Don't hate them. They're all fine.
They're
We're
all
all at the bare
amazing.
minimum human fucking beings doing the best they can.
That's what I'm saying.
That's all.
How could you ever?
Right? That's what I mean.
Well,
all right.
We'll see you next Friday for another episode of All Caught Up.
Yes. Welcome back.
Welcome back. We hope you missed us. Are you all caught up, Hannah?
I'm all caught up.